I am Juliet Daniel. I am from Barbados, and this is my journey in Canada. I arrived in Canada in August of 1983. I'd never lived away from home. I had never cooked by myself. As scared as I was, I took the plunge. I came to Queens initially to basically be a medical student, like most students back then. 1986, the fall of 1986 into Christmas was actually a pretty rough year for me. My next door neighbor in Barbados died from breast cancer. And a month after that, my mom was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. That was the first semester of my fourth year at Queens, my final year at Queens. When my neighbor first died from breast cancer and then my mom was diagnosed with ovarian cancer and succumbed to ovarian cancer, I didn't want to step foot in a hospital, so that was part of the decision not to become a physician. I wanted to do more applied research where I felt like it would really have an impact on human cancer. I cloned and discovered the gene, and I named it Kaizo after my favorite calypso music because I wanted to give the gene a name that was representative of my Caribbean heritage, and recognizing that after 8 years in academia and research, I was barely seeing any Black scientists, far less Black female scientists, far less Black Caribbean scientists. And so I wanted to give the gene a name that would, in a subtle way, hint to people that whoever named this gene was from the Caribbean. For the past 21 years, I've been the only Black female scientist at McMaster. And it's 21 years. We really need more Black scientists in general, not just at McMaster, but across Canada. We just don't have enough. Kids in Canada, they don't see that representation of Black lawyers, Black doctors. And so that, I think, is a huge part of the challenge for young Black Canadians born in Canada. Growing up in Barbados, regardless of how poor you are, you saw Black lawyers, Black doctors, Black politicians, Black dentists. You saw people that look like you. You could aspire to be anything you wanted to be. I really hope that we see a real uplifting and rise of more Black professionals in all professions, so that our young children in the high schools and the elementary schools can see that. I want them to aspire to more than just those traditional buckets or baskets that Black success has been, categorized in.